Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to talk to you about something real simple, but something so powerful, it can change the course of your life. Focus. That's right, focus. See, life is full of distractions. Everywhere you turn, there's something trying to pull your attention away from where it should be. Social media, gossip, doubt, fear, they're all out there just waiting to take you off course. But yes, you have the power to block out that noise. The power to say, no, not today. Today I'm focused. In today's world, distractions are more than just small interruptions. They're constant, persistent, and always fighting for your attention. Every time you pick up your phone, every time you check a notification, every time you scroll through social media, something is pulling your focus away from what truly matters. These distractions can come in many forms: technology, other people's opinions, your own self-doubt, but they all have one thing in common: they keep you from achieving your goals. Think about it. How often do you set out with a clear purpose only to find yourself veering off track because of something small, something unimportant? Maybe it's an email, maybe it's a comment someone made. Maybe it's your own inner critic telling you you're not good enough. And before you know it, minutes turn into hours and hours turn into days. You look up and you're no closer to where you want it to be. Distractions aren't just a momentary lapse in attention, they're thieves. They steal your time, your energy, your focus, and ultimately your progress. Every time you allow a distraction to pull you off course, you're giving up a little bit of your potential. You're letting the outside world dictate your path instead of walking it with purpose and determination. What's tricky is that not all distractions are obvious. Sometimes they disguise themselves as productivity. Maybe you're checking your email thinking you're staying on top of things, but really it's pulling you away from the deep work that matters. Maybe you're answering a phone call or engaging in a conversation that seems important but does nothing to move you toward your goals. And don't think distractions are always external. Sometimes the biggest distractions are in your own mind. Self-doubt, fear, overthinking, they can pull you off course just as easily as any external noise. You start second-guessing your choices. You start worrying about what people might think. You start imagining all the ways you could fail. And suddenly you're no longer focused on what you need to do, but on everything that could go wrong. These distractions, both internal and external, are like weights tied to your feet. They slow you down, they hold you back, and if you're not careful, they'll keep you from reaching your destination entirely. But here's the thing: you have the power to break free. You have the power to choose what gets your attention and what doesn't. It's about being intentional. When you wake up each day, you have to decide right then and there that you're not going to let distractions win. You have to make a conscious choice to keep your mind focused on what truly matters, to block out the noise, and to keep moving forward no matter what tries to pull you off track. Distractions will always be there, but they only have as much power as you give them. It's your job to take control of your attention and direct it toward the things that matter most. Your mind is an extraordinary force. It's the one thing that, when harnessed correctly, can take you further than you ever thought possible. Everything you accomplish, every obstacle you overcome, begins with a single thought or belief that you can do it. Your mind has the ability to shape your reality. The way you think, the way you view the world, and the way you respond to challenges all start from the same place: your mind. But here's the catch: your mind can also be your biggest enemy. If you don't train it, if you don't control it, it will control you. It will fill you with doubt, with fear, with excuses. It will tell you that you're not good enough, that you're not ready, that it's not your time. It will convince you to settle, to stay comfortable, to avoid risk. That's the mind when it's undisciplined, unfocused, and untrained. Left on its own, it will sabotage you before you even begin. The mind is powerful, yes, but only when you take control of it. You see, every thought you have shapes your behavior. Every belief you hold influences how you approach life. If you believe you're not capable, if you believe you're destined to fail, then that's exactly what will happen. Your mind will seek out evidence to confirm those beliefs. You'll focus on your mistakes, your setbacks, and every reason why things can't go your way. But when you take control of your mind, when you understand that you have the power to choose your thoughts, everything changes. You start to see challenges as opportunities, not roadblocks. You start to see failure as a lesson, not a defeat. And most importantly, you start to believe in your own potential. Training your mind is just like training your body. You wouldn't expect to get stronger by sitting around all day. And you can't expect your mind to become a powerful weapon if you don't put in the work. It requires daily effort, discipline, and focus. You have to be intentional about what you feed your mind, what you allow into your consciousness. Negative thoughts. Push them out. Fear. Face it head on. Doubt. Replace it with confidence. You must be as disciplined with your thoughts as you are with your actions. When your mind is sharp, focused, and disciplined, you become unstoppable. You don't waste time doubting yourself. You don't get bogged down by fear or uncertainty. Instead, you move with purpose, with clarity, and with a relentless drive to achieve your goals. You see, once you've trained your mind to work for you, instead of against you, you'll find that there's no challenge too great, no obstacle too difficult. Because your mind is ready for anything. It's already been conditioned to think in terms of solutions, not problems. It's been trained to keep pushing forward, even when the path gets rough. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones with the most talent or the most resources. They're the ones who have mastered their minds. They've learned how to push past the doubts, the fears, and the distractions. They've learned how to stay focused on their goals no matter what's happening around them. They understand that their greatest asset is their mind, and they use it to its full potential. That's the difference between those who succeed and those who fall short control over the mind. Your mind can be your greatest ally, a powerful tool that will carry you through any storm, or it can be your worst enemy, a source of self-sabotage and missed opportunities. The choice is yours. The work is yours. And the reward? That's a life lived with purpose, confidence, and an unshakable belief in yourself. Focus is not something that just happens to you. It's a deliberate choice. It's a decision you make day in and day out to direct your attention toward what matters most. You have the power to decide where your mind goes, what it concentrates on, and what it ignores. But the thing is, most people don't realize how much control they actually have. They let life pull them in every direction, reacting to whatever comes their way, instead of taking charge and choosing what deserves their energy. When you wake up in the morning, you have a choice. From the moment your feet hit the ground, you decide how your day is going to unfold. Are you going to let the world dictate your actions? Are you going to let distractions pull you off track? Or are you going to choose to focus? That's the power you hold. Every single day you get to choose whether you're going to focus on what will move you forward or waste time on things that don't matter. Focus requires intention. It's not passive, it's active. It's about making a conscious effort to stay locked in on your goals, your dreams, your purpose. And it's not easy. There will always be something trying to steal your attention, emails, text messages, people needing your time, even your own wandering thoughts. But when you decide to focus, you're telling the world that you won't be swayed. You're setting a boundary saying, this is what I'm doing and nothing is going to stop me. But here's the thing, focus is not a one-time decision. It's not something you choose once and then you're done. It's a choice you have to make over and over again, sometimes multiple times a day. Because life doesn't stop coming at you. Distractions don't just disappear. You have to be vigilant. You have to remind yourself constantly of what matters and why you're doing what you're doing. That's how focus works. It's an ongoing process. And let's be real, sometimes choosing to focus means making sacrifices. It means saying no to things that might seem fun or interesting in the moment, but that don't align with your bigger goals. It means choosing long-term success over short-term gratification. And that's tough. It's tough to turn down a night out with friends when you know you have work to do. It's tough to put your phone away when social media is calling your name. But that's the price of focus. It requires discipline. It requires commitment. Focus also means being clear about what you want. You can't focus on everything, so you have to prioritize. You have to decide what matters most to you, and then put all your energy into that. It's about eliminating the noise, cutting out the distractions, and zeroing in on what's really important. When you do that, when you make the choice to focus, you'll find that you can accomplish more in a few hours of deep, concentrated work than you could in days of scattered effort. But here's something most people don't talk about. Focus isn't just about what you say yes to, it's also about what you say no to. Every time you focus on one thing, you're choosing not to focus on something else. That's the reality. And that's why focus is so powerful. It forces you to make decisions. It forces you to prioritize. And in doing so, it gives you control over your life. You're no longer just reacting to whatever comes your way. You're intentionally creating the life you want, one focused decision at a time. The ability to focus is within your control. It's not about having more time or fewer distractions. It's about making the conscious choice to focus despite the distractions. It's about training your mind to stay on course, even when the world around you is pulling you in different directions. Focus is a decision to lock in, to stay disciplined, and to keep your eyes on the prize, no matter what. And once you realize that focus is a choice, that you have the power to direct your attention where it's needed, you'll unlock a level of potential you never knew you had. Discipline is the foundation on which focus is built. Without discipline, focus is fleeting, temporary, and easily disrupted by the smallest distractions. Discipline, however, is what allows you to stay committed to the task at hand, to push through moments of temptation, and to maintain your attention on what truly matters, even when everything around you tries to pull you in a different direction. Discipline is the practice of doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. And that is the essence of focus. Focus doesn't come naturally to most people. It's not something that just happens because you want it to. It requires effort. It requires intention. And more than anything, it requires discipline. Discipline is what keeps you focused on your goals when the initial excitement fades. It's what drives you to continue putting in the work long after the motivation is gone. You see, motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. And when you're disciplined, focus becomes second nature. Discipline isn't glamorous, and it's not always easy, but it's necessary. It's the daily, often unseen commitment to doing the hard things. Waking up early to work on your dreams, saying no to distractions, following through on your promises to yourself. These are the small but significant acts of discipline that over time build an unshakable focus. Because when you're disciplined, you don't need to rely on feeling inspired or in the mood to get things done. You do it because you've trained yourself to stay the course, regardless of how you feel in the moment. That's the thing about discipline. It's not about what's easy. It's about what's necessary. It's about developing the mental toughness to stick to your priorities, no matter what else is happening in your life. When you have discipline, you don't let excuses get in the way. You don't let procrastination win. You recognize that staying focused requires you to be consistent, to show up day after day, putting in the work even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. That's what discipline looks like, and that's what it takes to maintain focus. And here's the truth: discipline and focus go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. Every time you choose discipline, every time you stick to your plan, despite the distractions and temptations, you strengthen your ability to focus. You're training your mind to stay on task, to ignore the noise, and to direct all of your energy toward what's important. It's like building a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger your discipline becomes, the easier it is to focus. There are always going to be distractions. There will always be reasons to give in to temptation to take the easy route or to quit when things get tough. But that's where discipline comes in. It's the inner force that says, not today, I've got work to do. Discipline is what pushes you to keep moving forward, even when the path isn't clear, even when the obstacles seem overwhelming. It's the commitment to stay locked in on your goals, no matter how hard the journey gets. Discipline is what separates those who simply talk about their dreams from those who actually achieve them. Anyone can have an idea. Anyone can have a goal. But without the discipline to focus, to consistently put in the work, those ideas remain just that, ideas. Discipline is what turns dreams into reality. It's what takes you from where you are to where you want to be. And that journey, that transformation is only possible when you commit to staying focused through discipline. Think of discipline as the glue that holds your focus together. Without it, focus falls apart. It becomes scattered and unreliable. But when you have discipline, your focus becomes strong, steady, and unbreakable. You're able to block out distractions, tune out the noise, and concentrate fully on the task in front of you. And that kind of focus is what leads to real progress, real achievement. Discipline doesn't happen overnight. It's a skill you have to build day by day through small actions and choices. Every time you choose to be disciplined, whether it's sticking to your schedule, avoiding distractions, or completing a task, even when you're tired, you're training yourself to be more focused. And over time, that discipline becomes a habit. And that habit of discipline becomes a sharpened focus. This is why discipline is the key to focus. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions to concentrate. It's about creating the conditions for focus through your own consistent actions. Discipline builds the mental strength to focus on what matters, to keep pushing forward, and to never lose sight of your goals. It's the quiet, steady force that drives you towards success, one focused step at a time. Being relentless in your pursuit means never giving up, no matter how difficult the path may seem. It's about maintaining a single-minded determination to achieve your goals, even when the odds are stacked against you, even when everything seems to be falling apart around you. When you're relentless, there's no room for quitting. There's no space for hesitation or doubt. You commit to the process fully, knowing that the road to success is rarely easy, but always worth it. Relentlessness is about persistence. It's the refusal to be deterred by setbacks, failures, or obstacles. No matter how many times you fall, you get back up. No matter how many doors close, you keep knocking. No matter how many people doubt you, you believe in yourself. Being relentless isn't about being immune to failure, it's about pushing forward in spite of it. It's about understanding that every failure, every setback is just another step on the path to success. When you're relentless, you don't take no for an answer. If one way doesn't work, you find another. If the first strategy fails, you regroup and try again. You're constantly adapting, constantly evolving, and constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. This mindset is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Dreamers get discouraged by obstacles. Relentless people see obstacles as opportunities to grow stronger and smarter. The truth is, anything worth achieving will require you to be relentless. Success doesn't come to those who are easily discouraged. It doesn't come to those who give up at the first sign of difficulty. It comes to those who are willing to fight for it, who are willing to keep going long after others have given up. Being relentless means committing to the long game, understanding that success is not immediate, but is the result of consistent effort, day after day, year after year. There will be times when being relentless feels exhausting. There will be moments when it feels like nothing is going your way, when the challenges seem insurmountable, and when giving up feels like the easier option. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the times when being relentless matters most. Because anyone can keep going when things are easy, but true success comes from pushing forward when things are hard. Being relentless is not just about hard work, it's about resilience. It's about the strength to keep moving forward when everything inside of you wants to stop. It's about the courage to keep fighting for your dreams, even when everyone around you says it's impossible. Relentlessness is what allows you to outlast the competition, to keep going long after others have given up, and to achieve things that most people only dream of. When you're relentless, you're not deterred by failure. In fact, you expect it. You understand that failure is part of the process, a necessary step on the path to success. You don't fear failure, you embrace it. Because you know that every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. Relentless people don't let failure define them. They use it as fuel to push them even harder toward their goals. Being relentless also means being disciplined. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying committed to your goals, no matter how long it takes. It's easy to be excited and motivated at the beginning of a journey. But being relentless means maintaining that same level of commitment, even when the excitement wears off, even when the journey gets tough. It's about doing the work, day in and day out, regardless of how you feel or what challenges you're facing. It's important to remember that being relentless doesn't mean you won't face obstacles, quite the opposite. The more relentless you are in your pursuit, the more obstacles you're likely to encounter. But that's the point. Each obstacle is an opportunity to prove just how relentless you are. Each challenge is a chance to show that no matter what stands in your way, you will not be stopped. Relentlessness is about staying focused on the bigger picture, even when the day-to-day grind feels overwhelming. It's about reminding yourself why you started, why your goals matter, and what you're working toward. When you're relentless, you keep your eyes on the prize, no matter how far off it may seem. You don't let distractions pull you off course, and you don't let temporary setbacks shake your belief in yourself or your vision. There's a certain power in being relentless. It gives you the ability to keep moving forward when others have stopped. It gives you the strength to push through challenges that would break most people. And it gives you the confidence to know that no matter what happens, you will find a way to succeed. When you're relentless, you are unstoppable, not because you never face difficulties, but because you never let those difficulties stop you. In the end, being relentless is about making a decision to keep going, no matter what. It's about committing to your goals with everything you have and refusing to let anything or anyone stand in your way. It's about believing in yourself so deeply that no amount of failure, no obstacle, no setback can shake that belief. That's what it means to be relentless. It's not just about hard work, it's about unwavering persistence and unbreakable determination. Focus is the deciding factor between those who succeed and those who don't. It's what separates those who talk about their dreams from those who actually achieve them. Success isn't just about talent, hard work, or even luck. Those things matter. But without focus, there's scattered, unfocused energy. Focus channels your efforts, your time, and your attention toward a single goal, allowing you to make meaningful progress. Without it, even the most talented, hard-working person will struggle to reach their full potential. When you're focused, you eliminate distractions and concentrate on what truly matters. In today's world, distractions are constant and unavoidable. From notifications on your phone to people demanding your time, it's easy to get pulled off course. But focus requires discipline. It demands that you actively choose what deserves your time and energy and what doesn't. It's about making conscious decisions to put your goals front and center, no matter what else is happening around you. Success is the result of consistent, focused effort. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying committed to your vision, even when the road gets tough. Focus allows you to maintain that commitment, to push through challenges, and to keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow. It's the ability to stay locked in on your goals, despite the distractions and obstacles that come your way. Focus is not just about concentration, it's about prioritization. You can't focus on everything. Trying to do too many things at once is the quickest way to achieve nothing. True focus means narrowing your attention to the things that matter most, to the tasks that will move the needle and bring you closer to your goals. It's about understanding that you have limited time and energy and choosing to invest those resources wisely. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who do the most things, they're the ones who do the most important things. They understand that focus is a powerful tool, and they use it to cut through the noise and concentrate on what will bring them closer to their vision. They don't waste time on tasks that don't serve their goals. They don't let distractions derail their progress. They stay focused on what matters, and as a result, they achieve more in less time. But focus is not just about saying yes to the right things, it's also about saying no to the wrong things. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Focus requires you to be selective, to choose your priorities wisely, and to protect your time and energy fiercely. It's about learning to say no to the things that don't align with your goals, even if they seem important in the moment. It's about resisting the urge to chase every opportunity or react to every distraction. Focus also requires clarity. You can't be focused if you don't know what you're focusing on. Success starts with a clear vision of what you want to achieve. When you know exactly what you're working toward, it becomes easier to stay focused because you have a clear target in mind. Without that clarity, focus becomes impossible. You end up drifting from task to task, project to project, without ever making real progress. And let's not forget, focus requires endurance. It's not just about short bursts of concentration. It's about maintaining that focus over the long term. Success rarely happens overnight. It takes time, effort, and perseverance. Focus allows you to stay committed to your goals for the long haul, to keep pushing forward even when progress is slow or obstacles arise. It's the ability to maintain your attention on the prize even when the journey is tough. Focus is the engine that drives success. It keeps you moving forward when others give up. It helps you make better decisions because when you're focused, you're clear on what matters and what doesn't. You don't waste time on distractions or tasks that won't bring you closer to your goals. You're efficient, productive, and laser-focused on achieving success. But focus is also about resilience. It's easy to stay focused when things are going well. But true focus is tested when challenges arise, when things don't go as planned, or when setbacks occur. In those moments, focus is what keeps you grounded. It's what allows you to stay committed to your goals, even when it feels like everything is working against you. Focus helps you maintain your vision, to keep your eyes on the prize, no matter what obstacles come your way. When you're focused, you don't get discouraged by failure. You don't let setbacks shake your belief in yourself or your goals. You understand that failure is just a part of the process, and you stay focused on finding solutions, learning from your mistakes, and continuing to move forward. Focus gives you the mental toughness to keep going, even when the path gets difficult. In the end, focus is what determines whether you reach your goals or fall short. It's what turns dreams into reality. It's the ability to stay committed, to push through challenges, and to keep moving forward no matter what. Focus is the key to success because it allows you to channel all of your energy, time, and effort into the things that will make the biggest difference. When you're focused, you become unstoppable. You don't let distractions or setbacks derail your progress. You stay locked in on your goals, and as a result, you achieve the success you've been working for. To tune out the noise means to filter out all the distractions and irrelevant information that cloud your mind and impede your progress. In a world overflowing with constant stimuli, be it social media updates, breaking news alerts, or unsolicited opinions, it's easy to become overwhelmed. This noise can drown out your focus, distort your priorities, and derail your efforts. Tuning it out requires intentional effort and a clear understanding of what truly matters to you. First and foremost, tuning out the noise is about creating boundaries. It's recognizing that not everything deserves your attention and setting limits on what you allow into your mental space. This might mean turning off notifications, setting specific times to check emails or social media, or even physically distancing yourself from sources of distraction. By controlling what enters your mind, you make room for what's important and protect your focus. It also involves prioritizing your time and energy. When you tune out the noise, you make a conscious decision to direct your attention to your goals and objectives rather than getting caught up in every passing distraction. This means evaluating what is essential and aligning your daily actions with your long-term vision. It's about understanding that your time is a finite resource and choosing to spend it on activities and relationships that support your growth and aspirations. Discipline plays a crucial role in tuning out the noise. It's about sticking to your plan, even when external pressures or internal urges try to pull you off course. Discipline means resisting the temptation to indulge in immediate gratifications or get sidetracked by unimportant tasks. It requires a commitment to staying focused on your priorities and avoiding the allure of distractions that can derail your progress. Another key aspect is developing a mindset of selective hearing. Just as you might choose to listen to certain music or ignore background chatter, you can train yourself to filter out information that isn't relevant to your goals. This means actively deciding what information you absorb and what you disregard. It involves questioning the value of the noise around you and consciously choosing to focus only on the input that helps you move forward. Tuning out the noise also requires mental clarity. You need to be clear about what you want and why you want it. When you have a strong sense of purpose and direction, it becomes easier to ignore distractions that don't align with your goals. Clarity helps you see through the clutter and concentrate on what's truly important, making it less likely for you to be swayed by irrelevant information or opinions. In addition, it's about maintaining your emotional resilience. Noise often comes in the form of criticism, negativity, or stress. Tuning it out means developing the ability to stay emotionally grounded, regardless of external circumstances. It involves not letting others' opinions or the stress of the moment affect your focus or decision-making. Emotional resilience allows you to stay calm and collected, making it easier to concentrate on what truly matters. Practical steps to tune out the noise might include setting specific goals and breaking them down into actionable steps. By having a clear plan, you can keep your focus sharp and avoid getting sidetracked. Creating a structured schedule or routine can also help you stay on track and minimize the impact of distractions. Regularly reviewing your priorities and adjusting your approach as needed ensures that you remain aligned with your objectives. Tuning out the noise is also about creating a conducive environment. This means organizing your workspace, minimizing clutter, and removing sources of distraction. A well-organized environment supports concentration and helps you maintain focus on your tasks. It's about setting up your physical and mental space in a way that fosters productivity and minimizes interruptions. Lastly, tuning out the noise is about self-awareness. Understanding your triggers and knowing when you're getting distracted allows you to take proactive measures to maintain your focus. It's about recognizing when you're being pulled away from your priorities and taking immediate action to refocus. Self-awareness helps you identify patterns and develop strategies to stay on course. By tuning out the noise, you create a space where your focus can thrive, you protect your mental clarity, safeguard your time, and ensure that your energy is directed toward achieving your goals. It's a conscious, ongoing process of filtering out distractions and staying true to what matters most. Tuning out the noise is essential for maintaining a clear, purposeful path to success and achieving the results you desire. Keeping your eyes forward is about maintaining a clear vision of your goals and staying focused on the path that will lead you to them. It's about resisting the urge to look back at past mistakes, dwell on missed opportunities, or get sidetracked by temporary setbacks. When you keep your eyes forward, you're committed to looking ahead, concentrating on what you can control, and driving towards your future with purpose and determination. First, keeping your eyes forward means setting a clear direction. Knowing where you want to go is crucial for making consistent progress. This clarity of purpose guides your actions and decisions, ensuring that every step you take is aligned with your long-term objectives. Without a clear direction, it's easy to become lost or distracted by the obstacles and uncertainties that inevitably arise. Having a vision of your desired outcome helps you stay focused on what matters most, keeping you on track, even when the journey gets challenging. Staying forward focused also involves learning from the past without being held back by it. Reflecting on past experiences is important for growth and improvement, but it's crucial not to let those reflections turn into regrets or obstacles. Use your past as a learning tool rather than a stumbling block. Analyze what went wrong, extract valuable lessons, and then move forward with that newfound knowledge. The key is to acknowledge the past, but not let it dictate your future actions. Another important aspect of keeping your eyes forward is managing distractions. Life is full of diversions that can pull you away from your goals. These distractions can come in many forms: unexpected challenges, competing priorities, or even the allure of new opportunities that seem enticing but don't align with your primary objectives. By staying focused on your goals, you can more easily identify and manage these distractions, ensuring they don't derail your progress. Keeping your eyes forward requires resilience and adaptability. The path to success is rarely straightforward, and you will inevitably encounter obstacles, setbacks, and detours. However, maintaining a forward focus helps you adapt to changes and overcome challenges with a problem-solving mindset. Instead of getting bogged down by difficulties, you use them as opportunities to adjust your strategy and continue moving toward your goals. This adaptability ensures that you remain on course, even when faced with unforeseen circumstances. Moreover, keeping your eyes forward involves maintaining a positive attitude and staying motivated. When you focus on the future, you keep your attention on what you can achieve and the progress you're making. This forward-looking mindset fosters optimism and helps you stay driven, even when the immediate results may not be as visible. By concentrating on the possibilities ahead and celebrating small victories along the way, you maintain the momentum needed to reach your ultimate objectives. It's also about being proactive rather than reactive. Keeping your eyes forward means anticipating potential challenges and preparing for them rather than waiting for problems to arise and then reacting. This proactive approach allows you to address issues before they become significant obstacles, keeping you on track and moving forward. It's about taking control of your path and making deliberate choices that align with your goals. Additionally, keeping your eyes forward means staying committed to your vision, even when others may doubt or challenge your path. There will always be critics and naysayers, but their opinions should not divert you from your course. Confidence in your vision and determination to see it through are essential for maintaining focus. By staying true to your goals and beliefs, you ensure that external opinions do not undermine your progress. Finally, keeping your eyes forward involves regular reflection and adjustment. Periodically assessing your progress and making necessary adjustments ensures that you remain aligned with your goals. This reflective practice helps you stay on course, refine your strategies, and maintain a clear focus on your ultimate objectives. It's about being flexible and responsive to your progress while keeping your attention firmly on the future. By keeping your eyes forward, you channel your energy and attention toward achieving your goals, adapting to challenges, and staying motivated. It's about maintaining a clear vision of where you want to go and not letting past mistakes, distractions, or doubts hinder your progress. With a forward-focused mindset, you drive towards success with purpose, resilience, and unwavering determination. Your focus is a powerful force that shapes your ability to achieve and excel. It's not just a matter of paying attention, it's about directing your mental energy and resources toward a specific goal or task. When you harness your focus, you harness your power to transform ambitions into achievements, to turn plans into reality, and to drive yourself towards success with unstoppable momentum. The essence of focus lies in its ability to channel your energy. In a world filled with distractions and competing demands, focus allows you to zero in on what truly matters. It's like a magnifying glass concentrating sunlight into a powerful beam. Without focus, your energy is dispersed and ineffective. When you direct your focus, you consolidate your mental and emotional resources, which amplifies your ability to tackle challenges, overcome obstacles, and achieve your objectives. Focus empowers you to cut through the noise. Life is full of distractions, social media, personal demands, unexpected crises, but when you maintain a strong focus, you create a barrier against these interruptions. You become adept at filtering out the irrelevant and honing in on what drives you forward. This ability to block out distractions ensures that your efforts are not wasted on inconsequential matters, but rather invested in areas that will yield significant results. Moreover, focus enhances your productivity and efficiency. When you concentrate on a single task or goal, you operate at a higher level of effectiveness. Multitasking often leads to scattered attention and diminished performance. By focusing on one thing at a time, you perform more efficiently and with greater precision. This heightened efficiency allows you to accomplish more in less time, propelling you closer to your goals. Your focus also drives your motivation. When you are clear about what you want and concentrate your efforts on achieving it, your commitment intensifies. This clarity of purpose fuels your determination and helps you overcome the inertia that often accompanies complex or long-term goals. Focus turns your aspirations into actionable steps, and each step completed reinforces your drive and confidence, making it easier to stay motivated throughout your journey. Focus cultivates resilience. When you're committed to a particular objective, you're better equipped to handle setbacks and challenges. Rather than being disheartened by obstacles, you view them as part of the process and remain steadfast in your pursuit. This resilience is a direct result of your focused mindset. You're less likely to be deterred by difficulties when you have a clear vision of what you're striving for. Additionally, focus strengthens your decision-making capabilities. When your attention is concentrated, you make better choices because you have a clearer understanding of your priorities and goals. This sharpness in decision-making helps you navigate complex situations, avoid unnecessary pitfalls, and capitalize on opportunities that align with your objectives. It's a strategic advantage that sharpens your overall effectiveness. Focus also fosters personal growth. By dedicating yourself to a specific area or goal, you push the boundaries of your abilities and expand your skills. This focused effort leads to mastery and expertise, setting you apart from others. Your growth is a direct reflection of your commitment and concentration, showcasing the transformative power of focus in achieving excellence. Furthermore, focus builds discipline. The practice of maintaining focus requires a high level of self-control and commitment. Over time, this practice enhances your ability to stick to your goals, manage your time effectively, and resist the pull of distractions. Discipline, born from a focused mindset, becomes a fundamental part of your approach to achieving success. Your focus also impacts how you handle stress. When you concentrate on your goals, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by external pressures or internal anxieties. Focus provides a sense of purpose and direction, which helps you manage stress more effectively. Instead of being scattered and stressed by numerous concerns, you channel your energy into productive action, which mitigates the effects of stress. In essence, focus is a critical component of success. It is the lens through which you view and engage with your objectives. The more you cultivate and direct your focus, the more you harness your inherent power to achieve greatness. By sharpening your attention, you align your efforts with your goals, enhancing your productivity, resilience, and growth. Focus becomes your superpower, turning your aspirations into tangible results and driving you toward unparalleled success. Taking action is the critical step that transforms intentions and plans into tangible outcomes. It's where ideas, dreams, and strategies come to life through deliberate effort and initiative. Without action, even the most brilliant ideas remain dormant, and the most well-thought-out plans stay on paper. Action is the force that propels you forward, converting your aspirations into reality and driving you toward your goals. To take action effectively, you first need to overcome inertia. It's common to feel overwhelmed or hesitant when faced with a large or daunting task. The key is to start small. Breaking down your goals into manageable steps makes it easier to take the first step and build momentum. These initial actions create a sense of progress and achievement, making it easier to continue moving forward and tackle larger challenges. Procrastination is a major barrier to taking action. It often stems from fear, perfectionism, or a lack of clarity. Addressing these issues head-on is crucial for overcoming procrastination. Set clear, specific goals and deadlines to create a sense of urgency. Develop a plan of action that outlines what needs to be done and when. By doing so, you minimize ambiguity and make it easier to take decisive steps. Taking action also requires decisiveness. It's about making choices and committing to them rather than wavering or second-guessing. Decisiveness involves evaluating options, making informed choices, and moving forward with confidence. It's important to trust in your decisions and avoid getting bogged down by indecision or the fear of making mistakes. Every decision you make, no matter how small, is a step toward achieving your goals. Another crucial aspect of taking action is persistence. Success rarely happens overnight, and achieving your goals often requires sustained effort and resilience. It's important to stay committed to your course of action, even when progress is slow or obstacles arise. Persistence means continuing to push forward, adapting your approach as needed, and not giving up in the face of challenges. Each action you take, no matter how incremental, brings you closer to your ultimate objectives. Action also requires accountability. Taking responsibility for your progress helps you stay motivated and on track. Set regular check-ins with yourself or with a mentor to assess your progress, adjust your plan if necessary, and celebrate your achievements. Being accountable to yourself and others creates a sense of obligation and reinforces your commitment to taking action. Effective action involves continuous learning and adaptation. As you progress, you may encounter new information or face unforeseen challenges. Being flexible and open to adjusting your approach ensures that you stay aligned with your goals. Embrace feedback and learn from your experiences to refine your strategy and improve your execution. This adaptability allows you to navigate obstacles and stay on course. Taking action also means maintaining a proactive mindset. Instead of waiting for opportunities to come to you, actively seek them out. Look for ways to advance your goals, whether through networking, skill development, or exploring new avenues. Proactivity involves taking the initiative and creating opportunities rather than waiting for them to appear. Time management is a vital component of taking action. Prioritize your tasks and allocate your time effectively to ensure that you focus on high-impact activities. Use tools such as to-do lists, calendars, and time blocking techniques to stay organized and manage your workload. Effective time management helps you stay productive and ensures that you make steady progress toward your goals. Taking action also involves resilience in the face of setbacks. Challenges and failures are inevitable parts of the journey, but they should not deter you from moving forward. When things don't go as planned, reassess your approach, learn from the experience, and continue taking action. Your ability to persevere and adapt is crucial for overcoming obstacles and achieving long-term success. Ultimately, taking action is about transforming your vision into reality. It's the critical link between planning and achieving. By overcoming inertia, being decisive, persistent, and accountable, and managing your time effectively, you convert your aspirations into results. Action turns potential into accomplishment and dreams into achievements. It's the driving force that propels you towards success and makes your goals attainable. So in the end, it all comes down to this: action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. You can dream, you can plan, you can pray, but none of it matters unless you take that first step and keep moving forward. Remember, progress isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Every small action counts, every step brings you closer. So don't wait for the right moment, create it. Take action and watch how your world transforms one decisive move at a time.